Hello, this is John Bohan of Baseball Me Love. In this segment, I'll be picking the top performing players and pitchers of each MLB division for the Week 7 that spanned from May 15th through May 21st, 2017. As always, I've already picked these players on my blog, Baseball Me Love, and now I'm going through and picking the best of each division. I count the number of points per statistical category: home runs, RBIs, runs, and stolen bases. So if you had 5 home runs, that's 5 points, 9 RBIs would be 9 points, and so on. And then for batting average, it gave 1 point for over 300, and if you went over 500, it gave 2 points. And then for pitchers, 2 starts were weighted higher than 1 start, but if 1 start was really good, then you got that. Starting with the American League East, selected designated hitter Corey Dickerson of the Tampa Bay Rays. He hit 10 for 26, which is 385. Rest of his slash is 448 and 962. He had 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, 9 runs, no stolen bases, 2 walks in 6 games. And at pitcher selected left-hander CC Sabathia of the New York Yankees. He was 2-0 with a 0.77 ERA. Striking out 7. He had a 1.03 whip. They only hit 209 against him over 11.2 innings pitched in 2 starts. In the American League Central, selected outfielder J.D. Martinez of the Detroit Tigers. He had 7 for 18, which is a 389 average. Rest of his slash was 607 and 1.056. He had 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, 7 runs, had no steals. He walked 10 times in 6 games. And at pitcher selected right-hander Jose Barrios of the Minnesota Twins. He was 1-0 in his 1 start with a 0.00 ERA. Struck out 11, had a 0.39 whip, and they only batted .083 against him in 7 2/3 innings pitched. In the American League West, the gold standard outfielder Mike Trout was selected of the Los Angeles Angels. He had 6 for 18, which is a 333 average. The rest of his slash was 552 and 889. He had 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, 6 runs, 2 steals. He walked 10 times, and that was in 6 games. And at pitcher, right-hander Yu Darvish of the Texas Rangers. He was 2-0 in his 2 starts with a 2.25 ERA. He struck out 16, had a 1.25 whip. They only batted .200 against him over 12 innings pitched. In the National League East, selected outfielder Matt Kemp of the Atlanta Braves. He hit 13 for 28, which is a 464 average. Rest of his slash was 516 and 821. He had 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 7 runs, no steals, 3 walks in 7 games. And at pitcher is right-hander Steven Strasburg of the Washington Nationals. He was 2-0 in his 2 starts with a 3.29 ERA, 14 strikeouts, a 0.95 whip. They only batted .180 against him over 13.2 innings pitched. In the National League Central, it was second baseman Adam Frazier of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He had 12 for 24, which is a 500 average. The rest of his slash was 520 and 583. He had no home runs, but had 7 RBIs, 5 runs, 1 steal, 1 walk in 6 games. And at pitcher was right-hander Jake Arrieta of the Chicago Cubs. He was 1-0 in his 1 start. Had a 0.00 ERA with 6 strikeouts, a 1.00 whip. They only batted .208 against him in 6 innings pitched. In the National League West, it was third baseman Jake Lamb of the Arizona Diamondbacks. He had 7 for 17, which is a 412 average. The rest of his slash was 568 and 1.176. He had 4 home runs with 10 RBIs, 7 runs scored, no steals, walked 6 times in 5 games. And also of the Arizona Diamondbacks, left-hander Robbie Ray. He was 1-0 in his 1 start with a 0.00 ERA. He struck out 6, had a 0.65 whip, and they only batted .080 against him in 7 2/3 innings pitched. Again, you can find each of these players individually on my blog, Baseball Me Love. Until next week, this is John Bohan.